Welcome back, everyone, to your afternoon stimulus check and stimulus package update and news report for today, Saturday, January 23rd. The reason I wanted to hop on here specifically around this time is because the cash giveaway will be closing at exactly 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight. So if you have not entered yet, now is the perfect time to do so. You can watch this video first, that way you are informed about what is the latest, but you will want to enter that giveaway before the entries stop tonight. We have had dozens and dozens of entries, and we will be picking 4 winners to win cash, free. No stipulations, no caveats, no gimmicks. Totally free cash right out of my own pocket, just for my appreciation for you guys. So if you haven't entered yet, I do recommend you entering. The link to the video explaining the rules and how to enter is down below in the description, but again, you can watch this video first before going down to the description. So before we begin, I do want to say a big RIP, rest in peace, to Larry King, a true pioneer, and he really spearheaded radio and TV and the combination thereof. Really one of the broadcasting legends, and as a content creator, we absolutely look up to him. In fact, just a little fun fact, we actually have the same initials and also the same birthday, November 19th. So same initials, same birthday, quite interesting. Rest in peace to Larry King. So in this quick brief update, I wanted to just cover this interesting idea from a GOP lawmaker. We'll be doing our full update later tonight in the evening as per usual. And by the way, if you have been enjoying my content, you have been enjoying my videos, go ahead and show your support by smashing that like button. Give the video a big thumbs up, smash the like button, turn it blue. And if you want to be a subscriber, be sure that you are subscribed, click that big red button. Also click the notification bell as well. That will notify you every single solitary time I do post a brand new video. So yes, this is a fascinating idea, and I'd love to get your opinions on this down below in the comments. It will really do 2 things at once. It really kills 2 birds with 1 stone. It aids the economic fallout from the pandemic, and it also assists to prevent the virus and stop the spread. So I'd love to get your opinions on this. Do you think this is a good idea, a good route? Do you think this is something that we should try to pass? So this idea is coming from Representative Steve Stivers, a Republican from Ohio. And his idea is to give everyone that gets a COVID-19 vaccine a $1,400 stimulus check. In this Yahoo Live interview, Stivers discussed ideas and issues in which Republicans can work with Democrats and President Biden on. Biden is, of course, proposing a $1,400 boost, an increase to the previously passed $600 stimulus checks. So Stivers said in this interview, quote, "Even the pandemic response, it's so important that we build herd immunity as soon as we can. While I am not for giving a $1,400 stimulus check for anything, I'd be willing to sign off on a stimulus check of $1,400 for people who take the vaccine." He went on to say, "And I hope the administration will look at that option because we actually could buy something with our $1,400, and that's herd immunity." So you can call it a bribe, you can call it an incentive, but it will absolutely motivate more Americans, and maybe even Americans who were skeptical or critical of the vaccine and what they think it could do to them, even though there's really no evidence that a healthy person could die from this vaccine. Perhaps this would motivate more Americans to get out from their houses and get vaccinated. Now, ideally, the sentiment would permeate into his Republican colleagues because a lot of Republicans are not on board with President Biden's proposal in its current form because they would argue that it would add too much to the national debt, which has seen a 50% increase since the time that former President Trump had took office. And of course, the pandemic did not help. It was not beneficial for the national debt. So Stivers said he'd be willing to take on debt, quote, "for the right things." Biden is pushing to speed up the distribution of the vaccine. His goal is to do 100 million vaccinations in his first 100 days in office. The representative had also added, quote, "The quickest thing we need to do if we really want to help the American people is get this economy turned back on. Get people back to work, get kids back in school, get ourselves some herd immunity, get the vaccine distributed as quick as we can, and get the uptake rate up. That's why I'd be willing to accept a $1,400 stimulus check if people are willing to take the vaccine." He's evidently very confident in this idea. It would probably attract some of the far right-wing, the fringe right-wing Republicans who are against taking the vaccine. Maybe when they see their party leaders insisting on taking the vaccine and also offering $1,400 stimulus checks, if you get it, maybe they would get on board with the vaccine and we can reach that herd immunity, just like the representative said, faster. Now then the question pops up, well, what if you don't want the vaccine? Would you still get a $1,400 stimulus check? Or would you be disqualified and ineligible because you didn't get the vaccine? So that's certainly something that would have to be addressed in this idea. Not that it's in any way, shape, or form a drafted bill yet, but it would have to be addressed. I think before even wasting time drafting up this bill and trying to push it through Congress, you'd want to do some polling, get some data, collect some analysis, and poll the American people in every single state that you can. If you got $1,400, would you take the vaccine? And see how many people say yes, see how many people say no. Is the response still the same to the similar numbers of people that are going to get the vaccine anyways? Or would you actually see an increase of Americans that would take the vaccine because of the $1,400 incentive? I think you'd have to collect that data first. And at the same time, this vaccine is not going to be widely available to all Americans, at least for another couple months. And people need direct relief now. So it would actually be a slower way of getting direct relief to Americans than if you were to just pass stimulus right here and right now, because you're going to have to wait for that vaccine to become widely available. And for hundreds of millions of people in the US, maybe you don't need every single person to reach herd immunity like Dr. Fauci said, perhaps around 70-75%, but it would actually be a slower process of getting direct relief into the pockets of American people. On top of that, you have the issue of getting people the second dose and inoculating them with the second round of the vaccine. Would you do half of the $1,400, so $700 with the first dose and $700 with the second dose? Or would you just do the $1,400 after both doses or after the first dose? How would you even do that? All of this would have to be worked out. We'll do a quick poll. Would you accept this offer? Would you get the vaccine for $1,400? Would you accept a $1,400 stimulus check just for getting vaccinated? What would you do? Let me know down below in the comments. Not to mention dependents of all ages, whether it's your children or Social Security or elder dependents that you live with. There's all of these variables, all of these factors that would just be so convoluted and such a complex process. You want to get those economic impact payments into the hands, into the pocketbooks, into the bank accounts of Americans promptly, as soon as possible. Economists and analysts found that this is exactly what helped buoy the economy and stopped it from really taking a deadly crash and a more grim outlook. It also stopped millions of Americans from falling into poverty. They were on the brink of poverty, and these stimulus checks really saved millions and millions of Americans. And if you create any delay, any obstruction in that process, it is not going to be a good outlook for the economy. Plus, you shouldn't have to incentivize Americans with $1,400 to take a vaccine. You should be working on strategy, distribution, marketing, campaigns in an attempt to reach as many Americans as possible and basically say that you need to get this vaccine, no ifs, ands, or buts. Certainly an interesting talking point, certainly an interesting topic. Again, what are your thoughts? Let me know down below. But the cash giveaway will be ending tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That is the cutoff. I will not be accepting entries after that time. You cannot enter after 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That link will be down below in the description so you can find out exactly how to enter, what are the rules, how much money we are giving away, and all of the above. I'll see you later tonight for the evening update, the main entree, the main course. I do hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up, smash the like button, and if you'd like to see more videos from my channel, do subscribe, click that big red button. Also click the notification bell as well. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video.